Come on. Oh, there we are. Hi, everybody. What is going on, peoples? Let us hydrate before we begin. Hydrate. What's going on? How's everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? Everybody good? What's up? What is up? Hi. Hi. Oh yes, TGI Friday indeed. How's everybody doing on this Friday afternoon? It's a chilly, snowy Friday. Well, it snowed yesterday. Snowed a little bit yesterday. Not too bad. It's mostly melted already. But it snowed a little bit last night. So yeah, a little chilly, a little snowy. Oh, my God. Hello from Mexico. Hello to you in Mexico. Saludos. Oh, man. Oh. What's going on? What do you think of AOE Optimus Prime and Q? They both look good. As always, could use some more paint, but they look good. Molding looks good anyway. No, from Canada. Hello to you in Canada. Oh, Canada, where Canadian people live. I don't know the song. I'm sorry. I don't know. All I know of the anthem is the "Oh Canada" part. Sorry. No offense to you people. Oh, man. Who is this? Maximum. Me and my dad started watching in 2013. I'm 17 now. Love you, bro. Thank you so much. Are you planning to review the $1,100 Metroplex? Hell no. Hell no. That gets a hell no. No way. No way. That thing is too freaking big. I'm sorry. God bless anybody who wants that. God bless anybody who buys that. I am not buying a 4-foot tall transformer. That thing is too big. That takes up way too much space that I do not have. No. No. If a company reached out to me and said, hey, we want to send this to you for free, I would think about it, but even then I would have to think really hard. But, no. As it is, no. Oh, man. What is this? Mark, will you review the Zeta Toys Bruticus? The only Bruticus that I'm reviewing now is the Magic Square, and that's the only Bruticus I plan on reviewing at the moment. Oh. What is this? Farmer Newman. Are you going to review Bium Bium Mock Robo? I already reviewed that. I reviewed that when it came out. Where have you been? Did you Bazlab? Did you Bazlab? I just mixed all the words together. Did you Bazlab? Did you back Haslab? That's the way that sentence works. Did you back Haslab Omega Prime? Yes, I did. Did you Bazlab? That's a new one. Oh, man. James, I enjoy your reviews of the Common Writers stuff. Thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy them. We're going to be doing the Vram Breaker tomorrow. That'll be tomorrow's review. Oh, man. Bazlab. New Age Megatron. What are you talking about? The what's his name? Romulus. Yes, he is in. If that's what you're talking about, yes, he is in transit. I don't know when he's going to get here, but he is in transit. But yes, I definitely am going to be reviewing that once it is in hand. Playing with plastic. Happy Friday to you. I want to see for myself if he is actually Studio Series 86 size, because I don't believe he is. The packaging, from what I've seen, they made the packaging Studio Series, basically Studio Series packaging. And even reviewers are touting it as Studio Series 86 Megatron, but I don't think he is. I think he is too short, though. But we'll see. We'll see if that is the case, or if that's just a whole lot of false advertising. Was this Grimlock? I did create a 3D principal version of Bloosh. Bloosh is with O's, not U's, man. O's. There's no U's in Bloosh. Super Pixel Warrior. The new Age Megatron is a little short for S6 Prime. Is close to Earthrise Prime. Yeah, it seems like they made it with Earthrise Prime in mind. I know that for a fact. I did see that. I saw that picture. He's Earthrise Prime height, but he's not 86 Prime height. So people who are touting it as an 86 Megatron, no, it is not. Who is this? Maximilian. Today is my father's birthday. He just turned 45. Well, happy birthday to your father. Happy birthday. Birthday, happy. Happy birthday, happy. What was this? Chenna Welch, EmGo, one of the best Transformers YouTube. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Who is this? PM4627. Since I missed the previous two streams, just want to say Merry Late Christmas and Happy Late New Year. Same to you. Thank you. Who is this? Farmer Newman. Are there toys for the Gokai Custom and Tokyo Custom, and are you going to review them? I don't think there are, not that I'm aware of. Who is this? Dear Buster. Sorry, everything. I scrolled and everything went. Sorry. Basically asking if Studio Series Hatchet is worth getting. I mean, that's up to you to decide if it's worth getting. I mean, I gave my opinions on him. He's definitely my least favorite of the Dreads figures, but again, value is in the eye of the beholder. If you feel he is worth getting, then it is. If you don't, then he's not. And that's as far as the thought process need go, as I always say. So that is for you to decide if he's worth getting. I gave my thoughts in the review, so do with the information what you will. Oh, is this Mark? Do you know Maven from Tough Enough? Is currently watching him on YouTube right now. Maven has his own YouTube channel now, doing very well. Also, his channel is doing quite well. Good for him. Hey, It's always nice when a wrestler can find success outside of wrestling. I mean, he's still talking about wrestling, but he's not like in the business anymore. I mean, he'll do like the random indie show here and there, but he's not really like totally entrenched in the business anymore. I don't think he's like working for any company. But yeah, good for him. Good for him. Who is this? Kevin, transformation belt bitter. Gabu is revealed. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. But it does look cool. Like the evil Gabu belt. It does look cool. I don't know if I'll get it, but it does look really cool, though. I will say, it does look cool. It made it look like a little monster, monster mouth and everything with the teeth and everything. It looks cool. It looks cool. Who is this? Mohammed, do you have Black Mamba Optimus Prime? No, I don't. I have the Wei Zhang. I do not have. I never got the Black Mamba because I have the Wei Zhang, so I didn't need to get another version of it. So, Joseph, what do you think about the cancellation of Transformers Reactivate game? I don't really care, honestly, because I believe it was a multiplayer game, and I don't play multiplayer games, so I'm not upset about a game being canceled that I had no intention of playing. So for me, no big loss. But for everybody who's looking forward to it, sucks. Sucks for the people who are looking forward to that game. But for me, no big loss because I was not going to play it anyway. Oh man, Moonin, where do you get those cool shirts from? Oh, these are from. So you can get a better look at it here. I can see the whole thing. There we go. I don't know if you can actually read what it says on there, but yeah. Very cool shirt. These are from T-Septicon. He is on Etsy. I've actually reviewed his. I've actually done videos on these in the past. So yeah, T-Septicon is his name. You can find him on Etsy. I'll type it in the chat here just so you can get the spelling right. Yes, I believe so. I don't know if there's a space in between T and Septicon, but just go in Etsy, type that into the search bar. If it tells you there's nothing there, then just have a space between T and Septicon. But yeah. Yeah, he sent me these to look at, and yeah, very nice shirts. Like great prints. Like they're tremendous, good quality prints. Comfortable shirt, like very well done. And he has quite a few designs. So if you want to look into that, he is on Etsy. You have Legacy Scourge. I do have Legacy Scourge. Where is he? I did have him out here. I actually think I put him in like the back area somewhere. I did have him out, but yeah, I never reviewed him because it's the same thing as the Prime, just in Scourge colors. So I never did a video on it. He's still like in the box. I never even took him out. But I do have him. Oh, excited for the Studio Series AOE Prime. Yeah, he looks good. He does look good. Again, could use some more paint. That's pretty much my biggest critique with mainline stuff is always gotta use some more paint. But it does look good, though. It does look good. Oh, this Beto, did you like the Raw on Netflix debut? I did. Like they made it feel like it was a pay-per-view. You know what I mean? They made it. I'm sorry, a premium live event. That's what they call them now. But I'll still call them pay-per-views. Yeah, they made that show feel like a pay-per-view, you know, like just like good matches. I think it was only 4 matches, but still there were good matches, solid show. I was cracking up at Hogan getting booed. That was hilarious. Hogan just getting booed out of the building. Let's face it, he's earned it. He's earned those boos. I'm sorry. You know, no offense. I mean, look, Hulk Hogan, you know, nobody can deny his contribution to the business. He helped to make professional wrestling mainstream. Whether we like it or not, Hulk Hogan will pretty much be the face of professional wrestling itself. You think Hulk Hogan, you think pro wrestling. I mean, so you cannot deny his contribution to the business itself, but let's be real here. He has tarnished his reputation time and time and time again, and he's earned all those boos. It is what it is. But the show as a whole, though, I very much enjoyed. And, you know, last week's Raw I thought was, well, not last week, this week's Raw was very good also. So, yeah, with the debut of Penta, the great debut for Penta. My God. I bought a t-shirt. His debut was so good, I bought a t-shirt that night. When Penta was in AEW, I had no inkling. I liked Penta when he was in AEW. I thought he was cool in AEW. So I like Penta in AEW, but they made Penta look better in one night in WWE than they did in his whole run in AEW. They made him look like $1 million. They made him look like a star. And I bought a t-shirt. I bought a Penta shirt that night. It's crazy. But yeah. Daniel, do you have SS8 link? I do, yes. He is waiting his turn, but yes, he is already here. He's just waiting his turn. But I have him. Was this Rocio? I didn't have the chance to say, so Happy New Year to you. Thank you very much. You as well. Where did you find Bingo Prime? Robot Kingdom. I said it in the review. I always say where I get stuff in the review itself. And I always post links in the description as well. So you always know where I get stuff, and you always have links to where I get stuff in the video. Just hair flying in my face. This is random. I look like a crazy man just there, just swatting at nothing seemingly, but there was like a little hair that was just like floating right in front of me. Nick Bing, yes, I reviewed it yesterday. It's yesterday's review, the Bingo Sports Optimus Prime. Have you reviewed the Alchemist Driver? Nope, not going to. I had it on pre-order, but I have it pre-ordered on. I'm trying again. Let me try to construct a sentence here. I had it pre-ordered on Big Bad Toy Store. They were taking forever to get it, and I just said, you know what? I don't care anymore, and I canceled the pre-order. So yeah, not happening. There are people already getting the how dare I forget the name? The sword from King Oger. Oger Caliber. There we go. There are already people getting the Oger Caliber. I have it pre-ordered on BBTS, and God only knows when they'll get it in. But I'm not canceling that pre-order. I want that thing. I want it because I love King Oger, and I want that Oger Caliber. V-Man, what would have to happen for you to bring back EmGo's? There would have to be like way more than 24 hours in a day. Make us there's more than 24 hours in a day, and I'll bring back EmGo's. Other than that, yeah, it's not happening. I just don't have the time for it. I don't have the time for it. That's all there is to it. And people weren't really watching it anyway, so I was devoting time that I didn't have for stuff that people didn't want to watch. It wasn't worth it anymore. I didn't have the time for it, and it wasn't worth it anymore to spend time that I didn't have to record that stuff. Beto, thoughts on Tiffany finally cashing in on Nia Jax? I knew it was going to happen. It wasn't a matter of if, it was just a matter of when. I knew that was going to happen. I called it. I was like, yeah, she's totally cashing in on Nia. Yeah. I called it. Yeah, good for her. Cool. We'll see what kind of run she has with the title. I mean, it's just so far no women's champion has been booked well. Really? I mean, that's people, people criticize like Rhea's title run, and they've criticized Liv's title run, and I'm just like, no woman has really had a great title run. Even Nia's title run wasn't nothing spectacular. Io's title run wasn't anything spectacular. Bailey's title run was not anything spectacular. Even Becky Lynch's title runs, she may have defended it more, but still wasn't nothing like mind-blowing. Like the women's champions, just they don't book the women's champions that well. So we'll see how they book Tiffany. We'll see how they book Rhea. Now that Rhea has the belt again, we'll see how they book her. I don't know. The women's champions just haven't been booked great. We'll see how Lyra Valkyria, now that she's the Intercontinental Champion, we'll see how she's booked. Or if they're just setting her up to drop the belt to Becky when she comes back, because, they're kind of teasing that. I don't know. We'll see. Playing with plastic. Nia is the worst wrestler in the women's division. Wholeheartedly agree with you. Nia Jax, I'm sorry. She does good work as a heel. I will give her that. She does do good work as a heel. She's good at making you hate her. So she does that well. But as a wrestler, she sucks so bad. She is the most unathletic human being I've ever seen in my life. She can barely take a convincing bump. She just kind of lumbers around the ring. She just can't do anything well in that ring. She is just so unathletic, it is not even funny. She just kind of flops herself around and she's so bad in the ring. Again, she's a good heel, but wrestling-wise, she sucks so very badly. But hey, the company sees some kind of value in her, so they brought her back. But anyway. I am Error. Are you getting the new Triptychon? No, because I don't need another one. I have a Titan Triptychon. I don't need a recolor of it. I'm good. One's enough for me. Edward, why put a championship on Chelsea Green? I don't know. They like her, apparently. I wouldn't have put the belt on Chelsea, but she'll be a heat magnet, I guess. I don't know. I guess I see her as a good heel. I don't know. She's a very cliche character. I mean, how many women have we seen play the Chelsea Green character? We've seen so many women play that exact same character, and it's just like, okay, been there, done that. We've seen this already. But they really like her, apparently, so they put that belt on her. Okay, fine. She'll probably defend it like once in a blue moon, and when she does, Piper will help her win the match. I mean, they are. I mean, that's already happened. She had a match against Michin, and Piper helped her win, and that'll basically be her every title defense until somebody finds a way to, you know, take Piper out of the equation. It's it's gonna be a cliche heel title run where it's avoiding confrontation at every chance, and when she does finally have to have a match, Piper will help her win. Gojira, who do you think will be the next Haslab revealed in Megatron? No idea. No idea. I mean, I've said if they did Unicron, then they should do Primus. Makes sense, but we'll see what happens. Thoughts on the Naruto Transformer? Interesting. I pre-ordered it. I mean, I've never. I know nothing of Naruto. I've never seen it. But I like the crossover stuff, so I figured, I'll go in on it. Ooh, excuse me. Got the hiccups here. Oh man. Who is this? Blacked Out Gamer. Do you think BBTS will restock Studio Series 86 Optimus? I have no idea. I have no idea. That's a question for them. You can always ask them. You can you can email them directly and ask if they're going to get it in stock. I believe they're on Twitter also. Are they on Twitter? Yeah, I believe BBTS is on Twitter. Yeah, yes, BBTS. I follow them. I'm like sitting here wondering, like I forgot I follow them. Yeah, BBTS is on Twitter too. So I mean, you can always message them and ask if they're going to get them back in. Get it straight from the horse's mouth, as they say. Super Emin, Mask is returning. A new company. The loyal subjects got the rights and will be doing a run of vehicles and figures. What? Well, that's piqued my interest. Okay. I'll definitely go in on that. Love me some Mask. Did you get the Sonic Transformers? I did pre-order the Sonic Transformers as well. Yes. I will be taking a look at those when they are released. May have missed this one. This next build-up of the Enterprise D. I have no idea when I get the parts I'm supposed to have. I do have another shipment of Enterprise parts in transit, but I don't know which one it is. I'm still missing issue 29. Hopefully, what's coming in is issue 29. If it is, then we'll get back to it. They sent me a tracking number, but the package hasn't actually started moving yet. So it's been a couple days and the package hasn't started moving yet. So I don't know. I don't know. I'll get to it when I get to it. Is all I can tell you. It's the best answer I can give you because I don't know. PM, which Studio Series figures are you most excited for, interested in, regards to his Bayverse 86 Gamer Edition? I don't know, that Prime they just revealed, that looks quite tasty. Again, could use some more paint, but it looks quite tasty. I'm looking forward to that one. V-Man, do you write off purchases for reviews? Don't know if that is even a thing. Yes. It does count as a business expense, believe it or not. Who is this? Gundam Lover. Did you like Transformers 1? I loved the Transformers 1. I thought that movie was great. And if you have not seen it, see it. Great movie. Watch it. You're going to get Devastation Prime, yes. You get the 86 Devastator, yes. Oh, man. Gojira, I generally hope they do more Godzilla crossovers because the current ones revealed are not that good. Yeah, I agree. I am not getting those. I am not getting them. Those I'm passing on. I was like, there's nothing here that's piquing my interest even a little bit. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm good. Unless DNA like puts out a kit to make that Godzilla actually look like Godzilla, then maybe. But as it is, no. Don't care one bit about it. Derek, how many numbers are left until you finish the Star Trek spaceship? The Enterprise. I think there's only 10 stages left in the Enterprise, right? Yeah. Yes. So we're at the home stretch, just the point of getting into parts I was supposed to get. Will you get all 13 primes in Age of the Prime? Sure. Has Studio Series replaced Masterpiece? No. No. Masterpiece is still a thing. Nothing's replaced Masterpiece because Masterpiece is still a thing. How do you feel about the Age of the Prime's aerial bots? I'm looking forward to them. I think they look good. Are you going to do the extra builds of the Titanic kit? Oh yeah, the engine build. I don't know if they're making that available here. They made that available overseas, but I don't know if they're going to make that available here in the States. So I'm not sure. I have to look into that and see what's going on, if they're going to make that available in the States. As of right now, I don't know. Jeremy, how do you combat dust collection? I'm constantly cleaning my figures. I don't. Everything down here is just coated in a layer of dust. I just clean things off as I need them, really. It's just a case of if I need a figure for comparison, I'll take it down, give it a good dusting off, and that's the only time I actually clean figures is when I need them for a comparison. Other than that, everything just sits here and collects dust. It would take forever for me to clean everything down here. This would take like a week to clean everything down here. So yeah, everything is just, I mean, if I pulled something down like this right here, like just like this right here, like this is just look, just a nice thick layer of dust on it. There's no cleaning. There's no cleaning. I'll wipe it off now since I just did that. There we go. That's the first time that's been dusted in how long? In a very long time. There we go. Nice and dusted. There. Now it's clean. But yeah, it's just, there is no combating dust here. The dust runs the house. I just live here. Oh, man. Sean, you getting the small child mess? No, I'm not getting that huge Metroplex. No. No. That is a hard pass for me. Least favorite combiner character? Specifically, combiner character? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I would love to see Fan Home do a subscription Deep Space Nine. I didn't care. I personally didn't care for Deep Space Nine that much, so that's not one I would go in on. But that would be cool. That would be cool, though. I wouldn't go in on it, but I mean, that would be cool for the Deep Space Nine fans. Mark, what's your favorite Transformer figure of all time? I do not have it. I get asked that question a lot, and I don't have an answer for it. I don't know. I don't know. Irish Ronin, can you please bust out your Megan, oh my god, from the Jimbao Bruticus comics? They had my girlfriend and I cracking up during the Blair, but I don't remember. I don't remember how I did that. I'm sorry. That was a long time ago. I don't remember how I did that. Oh my god. Oh wait. Was it done like the Troll 2? Like, oh my god. Is that what it was? Is that what it was? The Troll 2, oh my god? I think that's what it was. Oh my god. I think that's what you're talking about. I think that's what you're talking about. Mark, Metroplex can't be that big. I mean, it has to be able to fit on your shelves, right? No, that Metroplex, the big Metroplex we're talking about is 4 feet tall. 4 feet tall. It's the size of a child. It's the size of a toddler, basically. It's 4 feet tall. He's humongous. He is not. It's huge. It is huge. If you watch Ben's Collectibles, go to Ben's Collectibles channel. He did an unboxing of it where it's like an hour-long video where he unboxes it and puts it together. He needed his son to help him. The thing is enormous. That's not something you put on a shelf. That's something that has to just sit on the floor. That's something you just have to stand up on the floor. That's how big it is. That's not going on a shelf. It's huge. Huge. Anyway. Andre Thompson just stopping by to say I've been watching your stream for years, and my son, who is now 17, grew up watching you and PR. Thanks for some great content. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Is it bigger than Fuge? It is bigger than Fuge. It is bigger than Fuge. Indeed it is. Jay, how you doing? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. How you doing? Oh. Henry, I did watch his live stream. It was great. Yeah, the thing is enormous. Oh my god, he was just him trying to move a leg. He was trying to muscle that thing around. It was just like, oh my god. Just watching him trying to muscle that thing around. That thing was just like, no, thank you. That thing was like, I feel like I would be in like an MMA fight trying to like transform that thing, like trying to get his leg. Come on, tap out. You know, like I'd be tapping out. No. Again, God bless anybody who buys that thing. God bless you. But that is not for me. Not for me. Like I said, if some company reached out and said, hey, we want to send this thing to you, I would really have to think. I would still really have to think about it. Like, but I sure as I can spend $1,100 on it. That's for dang sure. Oh, man. Nick Abbey, I have the DNA kit for my Legacy Animated Optimus Prime. Cool. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a great kit. Great kit. What Titans do you have? I pretty much have them all. I just don't have like the repaints. They repainted Scorponok. I don't have that. Like the repaints I don't have, but I pretty much have every Titan they put out. I think they repainted Fort Max, didn't they? Did they repaint Fort Max? I think they did. Mark, Metroplex is 1 foot shorter than me. There you go. See, you can be like your little brother. You're gonna have to make that thing pay rent. That thing needs its own room. That thing needs to pay rent. That thing needs to get a job and pay rent. Galvatron, how did you like Penta on WWE? I said it earlier in the stream. They made Penta look better in one night than AEW did in his whole run. I already bought a t-shirt. I bought it after that match. I bought a t-shirt. That's how good they made him look. I was like, boom. I liked him in AEW. I thought he was cool when he was in AEW, but I had no inkling to buy merch when he was in AEW. After that match in WWE, I was like, I'm buying a t-shirt. I already bought a shirt. They made him look like $1 million. They made him look like a star in that one match. And AEW couldn't do that in how many years he was there. It's amazing what a fresh coat of paint will do. And people who know what they're doing. And people who can actually produce a wrestler and make a match make sense. And hey, you're supposed to sell the Canadian Destroyer, not just get right up and do one to him. I love the way Chad Gable sold that Destroyer. He sold it like he just died. And I'm like, yes, that's what you do. Penta's guilty for like no selling Canadian Destroyers, and it's just like I hate that move anyway, but if you're gonna do it, sell it like you're supposed to. You got dropped on your head. You don't just pop back up to your feet like nothing happened. Like, so it's good. It's like WWE is gonna like break him of his bad habits. And be like, here we sell. I mean, granted, even in WWE, people do a lot of no selling, but not as much as AEW is like notorious for no selling. But anyway, like I said, they made Penta look like $1 million. They made him look like a star, and I am on board. And I hope they continue it. We have to see how they book him going forward, though. They made him look great in his debut, but we have to see what they do with him going forward. So fingers crossed they do right by him. Please don't shove him in the LWO. Also, please don't. That's my biggest fear, is that they're going to shove him in the LWO. Don't do that. You'll kill him if you do that. You'll chop off his huevos if you do that. Don't do that. Oh. Oh, man. Yeah, now Ray Phoenix needs to get out of AEW and join his partner. Yeah, he does. Unfortunately, they got him locked into a contract. They got him locked into his contract for like almost a year. So it's like he can't go anywhere. He's stuck. Which sucks, but they decided to tack injury time onto his contract now. I'm like, oh, God. Let's hope Adam Cole never wants to leave, because he'll be under contract for the rest of his life at this point. Oh, man. What's your favorite? Oh, what's this? The Head Buddies. What's your favorite Metallica album? Oh, wow. My favorite Metallica album, probably gotta say the Black Album. It's a classic. It's a classic album. Sabretooth, are you interested in MP Rat Trap? Yes, very much. Yes, he looks great. Rat Trap looks great. Definitely be picking that up. Nick, you have the 86 Ironhide Pro. You got you got it for Christmas. Cool. Hope you enjoy. Will you get the Bitter Gav belt? Don't know. It looks cool. I don't know if I'll get it though. Jenna, if every Titan Transformer went to $1, what one would you get? If they're only $1? Oh god, what a wonderful world that would be. I mean, I have them all already, so I don't know which. I don't know. But yeah, the bitter Gav Bell does look sick. It does. It does look really cool. It looks really cool. I don't know if I'll get it, but it looks really cool. What do you think of the Corey Graves situation? Oh God, Corey Graves. Yeah, so probably got demoted to NXT, and he's not happy about it. I mean, look, I get that, I mean, for years he was like one of the voices of like one of the main roster shows, either Raw or SmackDown. They've moved around from Raw to SmackDown. But, you know, okay, now you're calling NXT. I mean, he's acting like he got released. I mean, like they didn't fire you, dude. You still have a job. You're still getting a paycheck. You're still getting to call wrestling. Yeah, it's not Raw, it's not SmackDown, but so what? You're still getting paid, brother. You're still you're still getting the paycheck. You're still doing the same job. So okay, do your job. Be grateful they didn't release you. You know what I mean? Like they could have just released you. I don't know. I'm I get why he's upset. I understand his frustration. I get it. I get why he's upset, but at the same time, it's like you're still in the company. You still got a job. Shut up. You're still in a position that how many people would kill for? Shut up. you know. I'm always reminded of something that Paul Stanley of Kiss, he said this a long time ago, and I still remember it to this day because it rings so true. He said, "It's like winning the lottery and complaining about the taxes. It's like becoming president and saying, but I don't like wearing a tie. If you're lucky enough to get what you wanted, shut up." like so it's like you're lucky enough that you're in a business that you've always wanted to be in. Shut up. And again, don't get me wrong. Like I understand like people's frustrations. I mean, everybody who gets in the wrestling business wants to be the top guy or the top girl. I get it. I understand that. You don't get into wrestling business with any other mindset of I want to be the guy. I want to be the girl. I want to be the best that there's ever been. And unfortunately, not everybody is going to be. And you just have to accept it that maybe you're not meant to be the top person. But if you're lucky enough to still be in the business that you've always dreamed of being in, then shut up and take what you can get. Because not everybody's going to be the top guy. Not everybody's going to be the top commentator, like it's just be grateful you're in a position at all. Because there are a million people who would kill to be in your position. So shut up. But anyway. Who is this? Nick Abbey. How do you get these so much expensive Transformers? I work and earn money like everybody else. I get paid well, so I can afford to buy these things. Mark, who's your Mount Rushmore of indie and current WWE wrestlers? Oh God, I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not even going to try to answer that question. Honestly, I don't know. There's so many people who could be on the Mount Rushmore of wrestling. Honestly, I don't know. I can't narrow it down to just like 4. Who is this? H. Do you watch Red Ranger in Another World anime? No, never heard of that. Are you getting to New Age Romulus? Yes, he is currently in transit. I don't know when he'll get here, but he is in transit. Have you reviewed Demon Knight Defensor? And if not, will you? Demon Knight Defensor. It's the first I'm hearing of this. What's Demon Knight Defensor? I'll have to look this up. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. Demon Knight Defensor. What is this? Okay. Oh, this looks like... Is this just... This just looks like an upscaled... Is this just an upscaled Combiner Wars Defensor? It looks like it. Yeah, it is. Okay. It's just an upscaled Combiner Wars Defensor. Yeah. No. No. Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that, especially since I'm currently, working on the Ocular Max Defensor. Like, yeah, I don't need to buy any knockoff Defensors at the moment. Did you see the movie trailer for Until Dawn? There's a trailer? When was this released? When did this come out? I haven't seen a trailer now. They just put this out? I knew they were doing a movie, but I didn't know they put a trailer out. Anthony, Frank Welker Galvatron or Leonard Nimoy Galvatron? Oh, man. I love them both. But if you made me choose, I would probably say Leonard Nimoy. Just because he was the OG. Did you watch Smile 2? I have not watched Smile 2. I've been meaning to watch it. I have not seen it yet. I did see the first one, but I haven't watched part 2 yet. Thoughts on the NPM Rat Trap? Looks great. Can't wait to get my hands on that. So many people asking me about the 4-foot Metroplex. No, I am not getting that Metroplex. No. That is a hard pass. No. Which is better, pre-movie G1 or post-movie? Oh, God. I would say pre-movie G1. I like post-movie G1 also, but pre-movie G1 is, what's near and dear to my heart. What's this? Thoughts on the Roman versus Solo Ulafala match? It was a good match. Good match. Right person won. We'll see what happens with Solo now that he doesn't have it anymore. Because, it's not the end of this storyline. We know it's not the end of the storyline, so we have to see how they continue this. Mark, do you think Kamen Rider Gabu is like Kamen Rider Build or not? No. I don't really see any similarity between Build and Gabu. Yes, I'm getting the Studio Series AOE Prime. Yes, that's another question I've been asked a lot today. Do you think Dark Treats and Gabu is based on On drug? I mean, I guess it is kind of like a drug for them, I guess. Seems like it is. They're like, I need it, man. I need the dark treats. So I guess it is kind of like a drug for them. You plan on reviewing 86 Devastator? Yes, definitely. You have MMC Nova Prime? Cool. He's a good one. Will you be buying all 13 of 13 Prime? Sure. If they release all 13, sure. Sure thing. Lucky 13. Blacked Out Gamer. What do you think about Transformers Reactivation's cancellation? I answered this earlier. Again, I believe it was a multiplayer game, and I hate multiplayer games, so I wasn't going to play it anyway. So no big loss for me because they canceled a game I had no intention of playing. So sucks for the people who are looking forward to it, but no big loss for me. How does Megatron feel about enchiladas? That's a touchy subject. We won't get into that. Thoughts on the Crown Jewel titles? Oh god, those things were humongous. Those were the biggest, gaudiest belts ever. That thing was so big. Cody put it on. That thing was like up to here on him. It was like, oh my god. Liv didn't even put that. If Liv put that belt on, it would have been like up to her chin. Those belts were hilariously big. Yuri, the game was a meh for me. Well, the game looked good. The game wasn't meh for me. It looked good. I just didn't care about it because it was a multiplayer game and I don't play multiplayer games. The game looked great though. Like the design, the character designs looked really good. The game looked fantastic. What killed it for me was it being a multiplayer game. So PM, how do you think Combiner Wars Sentai Returns and Power of the Primes hold up? And which of the three did you like the most? Combiner Wars was good to a point, but then it got really repetitive. Combiner Wars, the combiners themselves weren't great. They were all right. They were trying to do some. They were trying to do some clever stuff. They were trying to make them, they were trying to make them Scramble City, which was cool. They were trying to bring back the Scramble City thing. The hand feet guns I did not like because they were too big as hands, they were too small as feet, so they didn't work as either well. And towards the end of the run of that line, it was pretty much like all repaints with different heads. And so the line just got boring after a while. Like I would get a new wave and I'm like, I've messed with all these figures already. There's nothing new here for me. I don't, So the line became very uninteresting as it winded down. So Combiner Wars, I would definitely put probably at the bottom. It started off good, but then just kind of got boring. Again, the combiners were just okay. Titans Return, I thought was good. Titans Return, Power of the Primes was really good. Titans Return kind of felt like Combiner Wars Part 2. But if I remember correctly, anyway. Power of the Primes was a good line. Or Power of the Primes was Combiner Wars Part 2. One of them was basically like Combiner Wars Part 2, but I forget which one it was. But Just Jab, if we ever get an SS86 Megatron, do you think his alt mode will be a gun? We are getting one, and they've already confirmed that he's not going to be a gun, he's going to be a tank. And that's making people very upset. There's already been much division about that particular subject. Oh, man. Thoughts on the Diaclone reboots? Power of the Primes was Combined Wars Part 2. Okay, I knew it was one of them. Thank you. Thoughts on the Diaclone reboot? I was never into Diaclone, so that's not really something that's on my radar. I've been passing on all that stuff, so it's not like I haven't really cared about it. Yuri said, I never liked Gun Megatron. I don't hate him, but I just never liked it. We associate the gun mode with G1 Megatron because that was G1 Megatron. I mean, obviously, so holds a special place in our hearts. We have a fondness for it. That the nostalgia is in that alt mode. Did that alt mode ever actually make sense when you think about it? No, not at all. Him turning into a gun never made sense. It never made sense. It was really kind of a pointless alt mode. They tried to make it have purpose in certain episodes, but really it never made sense for him to transform into a gun. Because actually I said this before and somebody pointed it out that in like one episode, like he actually transformed into a gun and he actually could like fire independently. But any other time, like he transformed into a gun and somebody else had to hold him and shoot him. So what's the point? Like, why would the, self-proclaimed the most powerful robot in the world, Galaxy, turn power of himself over to somebody else? That don't make sense. Doesn't make sense. And he's not even more destructive as a gun. Watch the 86 movie. He transforms into a gun. I mean, Starscream, he kills a couple bots with him. But it's a little pew, just a little like hole. Little pew pew, and yeah, they're down. Killed him. Cool. He transforms back into robot mode. Obliterates Ironhide with his arm cannon. Completely obliterates him. So he's actually more powerful in robot mode than he is in his alt mode. So what's the point of him transforming into the gun? But hey, it is what it is. I mean, does it make sense for him to transform into a tank even? I don't know, but I don't know. Again, no offense to Gun Megatron. Love Gun Megatron. Holds a special place in my heart. That will always be the alt mode that is associated with Megatron is the gun mode. And I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. But when you think about it, it made no sense. That's all I'm saying. Oh, man. What is this? Chen, what was your favorite death in Bayverse? My favorite death in Bayverse. Oh, God. I guess probably the Fallen. I think the Fallen had the best death because, like, Prime, give me your face. And then he just, like, punches through his chest, holding his spark and then crushes it. That's hardcore right there. That's a hardcore kill right there. I mean, that's like, I don't think anything topped that one. That was a hardcore kill right there. I mean, you can't. That just was. It was just like, it was just, like killing him wasn't enough. He's like, I'm gonna crush your spark right in front of your face after I punch a hole through your chest. It was like, wow. John Dobson, Transformers 1 marketing should have been better. Do you agree? Everybody harps on the marketing for Transformers 1. I don't know. I mean, look. The very first trailer they put out did make it look like a different movie, to be honest. Yes. Like, I actually, like, that first trailer, I was like, okay, this is going to be like a comedy. Okay, cool. Like, that honestly didn't kill my interest. It actually piqued my interest. I was like, cool. So, like a lighthearted Transformers movie. I'm on board. Cool, because we've gotten a lot of the dark stuff. Let's have something just fun. So I was totally on board. So that did not kill my interest at all. As it went on, they kind of made it more like, okay, this is what the movie is. It's gonna, this is what this is really the story here. It's gonna get a little dark, So they kind of course corrected, but I don't know. I don't know what was so horrible about the marketing that everybody keeps harping on. I honestly don't know. Maybe you can explain it to me, but I don't know. They marketed the movie like they market any movie. I don't know. It's just I don't know. Like, nothing about the marketing detracted, like nothing about the marketing killed my interest whatsoever. I was like totally like, my body is ready for this movie, like I was hyped for it. So I don't know. When I thought it was going to be like a comedy, I was like, I'm all for this. Let's go. And, when I realized, okay, it's going to kind of take a little dark turn. Okay. I was still like, okay, cool. Let's go. Like, nothing killed my interest in the movie. So I don't know. Oh, Lord. Sorry, just looking through stuff here. Sorry about that. What is this? A Purity Go Juger line on Toku Collectibles last month on the 4th. Changer and all that, yeah. Looking forward to the new stuff. Is that stuff up on HLJ yet? I actually have to look. I gotta get in my pre-orders on that stuff, man. Oh. Excuse me. Do you still have the Revenge of the Fallen ice cream truck twins? Yes, I do. I have them loose, and I still have them. I still have one like mint in package. I don't know why I ended up with two of them, but I do. And my phone fell. I still have them like mint in box. Don't know why, but I still have them like mint in package. And I still have a Bumblebee from the first movie, still mint in package. I have a movie one Megatron. I have a movie one Voyager, Megatron, and Optimus still like in package. I have a Devastator. I have a Revenge of the Fallen Devastator still in package. I never opened it, and he still works. All these years later, the electronics still work. He still talks, which is amazing. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. Miss Cloudy. Favorite Bayverse human character? Oh, God, I don't know. Do you have Bumblebee in the 77 Camaro? Yeah, I have that. I don't have that one like in package, but I do have it, yeah. Do you also collect comics? Yeah, I have some comics. I haven't kept up with comics in quite a while. Oh, this Mark, why the design of the old World Heavyweight Championship is free to use, like there's no copyright on it. I don't know. I didn't know that was free to use. The comic Seek and Destroy shirt is amazing. Thank you. You better look at it. There you go. Yeah. Very cool shirt. Oh, are you going to be keep doing Super Sentai reviews this year? Of course I am. I review Super Sentai every season, so yes. Why would I stop now? I review Super Sentai every season, yes. I mean, like Memorial Edition stuff is a case of if I really want to. Like, I'm not going to go into like all the Memorial Edition stuff. I have the Oja Caliber on pre-order, so I will be taking a look at that whenever BBTS feels like getting it in stock. So, but any other ones, I have no idea if I'll be getting them. Yeah. Wizard Nerd, how are you today? I am doing well, thank you. How are you? Did you ever get the Magnus card? No, dude, that was like 2 days ago. No, I haven't got it. No. Actually, somebody in the comments said that they have them on eBay. You can look on eBay and somebody has them. So, see, I can look on eBay, see how much they want. It's only like a couple bucks. Maybe I'll just buy it. When are you going to end the live? Actually, in a little bit. Very shortly, actually. You still have the Covenant of Primus? I do. It's in storage, but I do still have it. Did you get the signed card graded? Dude, that was 2 days ago, man. Give me time. It's right here. I put it in a sleeve to keep it nice and protected, but I haven't sent it off yet. That was 2 days ago. 2 days. Who is this? Rose Prince. Is Gokaiger a good series to start off with? I want to start watching Super Sentai. Yes, it is. I loved Gokaiger so much. For the longest time, Gokaiger was my favorite Super Sentai series until King Oger dethroned it. No pun intended, but King Oger dethroned it. But yes, Gokaiger is a great Sentai series, in my opinion anyway. I think that's a great place to start. What happened to EmGo's? Just don't have the time for it anymore. James, what about Broadside, James? I'm sorry if you've been asking about him. What have you been asking about Broadside? James, I've always thought of Broadside as the same height as Omega Supreme or any other combined in robot mode. What is your opinion? I think you would make a Titan class. Broadside could make a good Titan class figure. I would not be opposed to a Titan class Broadside at all. I think you would make a good Titan. Thoughts on Oba Femi? I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name. Winning the NXT title. I don't watch NXT, so I have no horse in that race when it comes to that. So, but good for him. Cool. I don't watch NXT. Are you getting Ape Link, Double Puncher, Skywarp? I have Ape Link already. BBTS just got Double Punch in stock. Skywarp. I have Skywarp pre-ordered. I don't know. I'll probably get them. Wizard, do you think we'll get more movies or shows from Transformers? Hopefully. But movie-wise, Hasbro said they're not funding them anymore. So if a studio wants to make it, the studio has to, put up the money for it. So we'll have to see what happens. What did you do with the rest of the cards? Binder? I have them in a. I have like a card holder that's actually too small for them, but I put they're all in here right now. It's too small for this whole set, but I have them in here right now until I can get something to actually put them in. Alrighty, peoples. You know what? We are going to call it because the missus is going to be getting home from work soon, so we need to get done here and get something to eat. Getting hungry. Get something in my belly. Get something in my stomach. Get some lunch. It's a late lunch, but get some lunch. But anyway, people, thank you all so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hope you enjoyed the conversation. As always, sorry if I didn't get to your question. Again, as always, there's a lot going on, so I can't get to everybody. But anyway, still hope you enjoyed the stream. We got some good stuff coming review-wise, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, again, thank you all so much for being here. Don't know if there'll be a stream next week. We'll see what happens. But as always, stay tuned to the channel. But yeah, again, can never be said enough. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you all for being here. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your weekend. Be well. God bless. And as always, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek. Be proud. Palm in your face.